Welcome back. Here we are again with another incredible episode. Today, I want to talk to you about one word. One word that has the ability to bring you true happiness, fulfillment, meaning, joy, just so much incredible feelings. And that one word is gratitude. Gratitude. The ability to be grateful, giving thanks, appreciation. Now, this comes from a chapter in the book called The Science of Getting Rich. There's a whole chapter dedicated to the word gratitude. That is one of the most powerful words that exists. It's such an incredible thing for us to give thanks and be grateful for the life that we have. Be grateful for the life that we have and the things that we have. Because there's people out there that would love to have the things that you have that maybe you're not really appreciating, or maybe you're taking for granted. Even the clothes, the place that you live, the job that you have, the family that you have, the life that you have. It's important for us to recognize that and to be grateful for where we are, because that is where we find true fulfillment and true happiness in this life. Is the ability to give thanks and to have gratitude. So I'm going to read you the chapter on gratitude in The Science of Getting Rich. It's chapter 7. This is a small book written in 1910 by Wallace Wattles. And he says, Chapter 7, Gratitude. The illustrations given in the last chapter will have conveyed to the reader the fact that the first step toward getting rich is to convey the idea of your wants to the formless substance. This is true, and you will see that in order to do so, it becomes necessary to relate yourself to the formless intelligence in a harmonious way. To secure this harmonious relation is a matter of such primary and vital importance that I shall give some space to its discussion here and give you instructions which, if you will follow them, will be certain to bring you into perfect unity of the mind with God. The whole process of mental adjustment and atonement can be summed up in one word: gratitude. Gratitude. The whole process of mental adjustment and atonement can be summed up in one word: gratitude. First, you believe that there is one intelligent substance from which all things proceed. Second, you believe that this substance gives you everything you desire. And third, you relate yourself to it by a feeling of deep and profound gratitude. So he's saying that first you must believe that there is one intelligent substance from which all things proceed. One source, one God, one energy, whatever you want to call it. There's this one source from which all things come from. Second, you believe that this substance, this source, God, gives you everything you desire. It's giving us the air to breathe, the life that we are living, our existence. And third, you relate yourself to it by a feeling of deep and profound gratitude. Just take a moment right now just to give thanks that you're even alive, that you're even here to even experience this. There is so much to be grateful for just in that. Just to be grateful that you are even here right now. There's people that aren't here right now. They've lived and they've died. And they're not here right now. But you are here. Give thanks for that. Now he goes on to say, many people who order their lives rightly in all other ways are kept in poverty by their lack of gratitude. Many people who order their lives rightly in all other ways are kept in poverty by their lack of gratitude. He's saying some people have all their lives together, but they lack gratitude. Therefore, they're kept in poverty. Having received one gift from God, they cut the wires which connect them with Him by failing to make acknowledgement. It is easy to understand that the nearer we live to the source of wealth, the more wealth we shall receive. And it is easy also to understand that the soul that is always grateful lives in closer touch with God than the one which never looks to Him in thankful acknowledgement. The closer that you are to Source, the more of life you will enjoy. It's that simple. And you do that by giving thanks, by having gratitude, by being grateful. That's how you get closer to Source. I don't care what happened to you today, yesterday, or in your past. You have things to be grateful for, and you can find them. It's a matter of you looking for them, acknowledging them, and giving thanks, because that will connect you to Source. That's communicating to God, to the universe, that you are happy with what happened or where you are right now. That communicates to the universe a very powerful vibration. And the more that you do that, the more the universe will say, okay, I get it. You're very grateful. I'm going to send you more things that you're grateful for then. That's how it works. The more gratefully we fix our minds on the Supreme, when good things come to us, the more good things we will receive, and the more rapidly they will come. And the reason simply is that the mental attitude of gratitude draws the mind into closer touch with the source from which the blessings come. If it is a new thought to you that gratitude brings your whole mind into closer harmony with the creative energies of the universe, consider it well, and you will see that it is true. The good things you already have come to you along the lines of obedience to certain laws. Gratitude will lead your mind out along the ways by which things come, and it will keep you in close harmony with creative thought and prevent you from falling into competitive thought. Let me say that one again. Gratitude will lead your mind along the ways by which things come, and it will keep you in close harmony with creative thought and prevent you from falling into competitive thought. We are all creators. Move away from competition and look at creation, because amateurs compete, professionals create. Professionals know there is no competition. If they just zone in on creating what it is that they want to create, they don't need to worry about the competition. They're already creating such value, a product, a service, a skill. They are bringing so much value that they are not concerned with the competition. The competition doesn't even exist to them because they are solely focused on creating. Gratitude alone can keep you looking toward the all and prevent you from falling into the error of thinking of the supply as limited. And to do that would be fatal to your hopes. Gratitude alone can keep you looking toward the all and prevent you from falling into the error of thinking of the supply as limited. And to do that would be fatal to your hopes. Now, I don't know about you, but when I was younger and not as aware, I would think that money was limited. Opportunities were limited. There'd be only so many people that could get business in this area. And that caused me to compete and look at other people as competition and have a little attitude towards others, get into my ego. But the truth is that supply is abundant. Money is abundant. Opportunities are abundant. If you have this mentality, you're going to attract the opportunities, the money. It's going to be yours because you're not thinking it's limited. But if you think that it's limited, oh man, you're going to be running around in circles, pulling your hair out. You're going to be frustrated, unhappy. It's going to be rough. That's not a good way that I think there is to live. So he's saying here, gratitude alone can keep you looking toward the all and prevent you from falling into the error of thinking of the supply as limited. And to do that would be fatal to your hopes. Keep your hopes and dreams alive by looking at supply, by looking at money, opportunities, everything as abundant. As abundant. Everything is abundant. There is a law of gratitude, and it is absolutely necessary that you should observe the law if you are to get the results you seek. The law of gratitude is the natural principle that action and reaction are always equal and in opposite directions. The grateful outreaching of your mind in thankful praise to the Supreme is a liberation or expenditure of force. It cannot fail to reach that to which it is addressed, and the reaction is an instantaneous movement toward you. Draw nigh unto God, and he will draw nigh unto you. That is a statement of psychological truth. And if your gratitude is strong and constant, the reaction in formless substance will be strong and continuous. The movement of the things you want will be always toward you. Notice the grateful attitude that Jesus took. How he always seems to be saying, I thank thee, Father, that thou hearest me. You cannot exercise much power without gratitude, for it is gratitude that keeps you connected with power. But the value of gratitude does not consist solely in getting you more blessings in the future. Without gratitude, you cannot long keep from dissatisfied thought regarding things as they are. Without gratitude, you cannot keep Without gratitude, you cannot long keep from dissatisfied thought regarding things as they are. You will be happy and satisfied as long as you have gratitude. The moment you permit your mind to dwell with the dissatisfaction upon things as they are, you begin to lose ground. You fix your attention upon the common, the ordinary, the poor, and the squalid and mean. And your mind takes the form of these things. Then you will transmit these forms or mental images to the formless and the common, the poor, the squalid, and mean will come to you. He's saying if you don't have gratitude, you're fixing your attention upon the things, the common, the ordinary, the poor, the unhappiness, the bad, the arguments, whatever you want to call it. If you do not have gratitude, you are fixated on those things. And they will come back to you. To permit your mind to dwell upon the inferior is to become inferior. And to surround yourself with inferior things. To permit your mind to dwell upon the inferior is to become inferior. And to surround yourself with inferior things. All he's saying is, what are you focusing on? What are you focused on? We become what we think about. So are you focused on all the abundance in your life, all the joy, all the nice things that you have, all the great relationships, or one great relationship in your life? What are you focused on? On the other hand, to fix your attention on the best is to surround yourself with the best and to become the best. The creative power within us makes us into the image of that which we give our attention. We are thinking substance, and thinking substance always takes the form of that which it thinks about. We become what we think about. The grateful mind is constantly fixed upon the best. Therefore, it tends to become the best. It takes the form or character of the best and will receive the best. Also, faith is born on gratitude. The grateful mind continually expects good things, and expectation becomes faith. The reaction of gratitude upon one's own mind produces faith, and every outgoing wave of grateful thanksgiving increases faith. He who has no feeling of gratitude cannot long retain a living faith. And without a living faith, you cannot get rich by the creative method, as we shall see in the following chapters. And I believe the only way to want to get rich is through the creative method. You don't want to get rich by ego, by screwing someone over, by manipulation. You don't want to get rich by that. It's not going to be fun. That's not going to feel good to do that. Yes, you may get what you want, but at the end of the day, that's not really what it is that you realize that you want. You think that you want all this money and stuff, but what you really want is a deeper connection to yourself, to God, to your existence, to life. It's not really about all those things that you may think that it's about. Those things may be coming from ego. Maybe you want to get those things to impress another person. He who has no feeling of gratitude cannot long retain a living faith. And without a living faith, you cannot get rich by the creative method, as we shall see in the following chapters. It is necessary then to cultivate the habit of being grateful for every good thing that comes to you, and to give thanks continuously. It is necessary then to cultivate the feeling of being grateful for everything that comes to you, everything that happens in your life. Give thanks continuously. Just be grateful. You don't even know what it's setting you up for. You may not be aware of the bigger picture, but that's God's plan. So give thanks for everything. Believe that everything that's happening is happening for you, not to you. That's where you discover your true power, when you can give thanks to everything and anything, you're free, my friend. You are free. You will enjoy more of life. You'll be more satisfied. And you will have faith in your goal, your desire will manifest, will be created, will sprout, will blossom at divine timing. God's plan. Believe, be grateful, have faith, and it will happen. It is necessary then to cultivate the habit of being grateful for every good thing that comes to you and to give thanks continuously. And because all things have contributed to your advancement, you should include all things in your gratitude. All things, everything that happens. Whether you think it's good or bad, whatever. Be grateful because all things have contributed to your advancement. You should include all things in your gratitude. This is deep, deep stuff right now. Do not waste time thinking or talking about the shortcomings or wrong actions of plutocrats or trust magnates. Their organization of the world has made your opportunity. All you get really comes to you because of them. Do not rage against corrupt politicians. If it were not for politicians, we should fall into anarchy, and your opportunity would be greatly lessened. God has worked a long time and very patiently to bring us up to where we are in industry and government, and he is going right on with his work. There is not the least doubt that he will do away with plutocrats, trust magnates, captains of industry, and politicians as soon as they can be spared. But in the meantime, behold, they are all very good. Remember that they are all helping to arrange the lines of transmission along which your riches will come to you, and be grateful to them. This will bring you into harmonious relations with the good in everything, and the good in everything will move toward you. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Such a powerful chapter. Such a powerful word. So powerfully said. What a man Wallace Wattles was. So aware, awakened to talk like this in 1910. He says, do not rage against corrupt politicians. If it were not for politicians, we should fall into anarchy, and your opportunity would be greatly lessened. Wow. God has worked a long time and very patiently to bring us up to where we are in industry and government, and he is going right on with his work. Wow. It's God's plan. It's God's plan. Just trust it. Just trust it. Look for the good in everything. Be grateful. You have so much to be grateful for in your life. That's one thing I do every single day, every single morning. I have a morning routine. I get up. I write down how I see myself. And I write 10 things that I am grateful for. Could be what I'm grateful for right now, what I'm grateful for in the future that hasn't come yet. I'm already grateful for it, or the things in my past. Just being grateful is the most powerful feeling I believe that you can experience in this life. It's to give thanks, to be happy, to have appreciation, joy for existence, because this life is not guaranteed. This life is not guaranteed. So be grateful for every moment that you have, all the good things and all the things in your life, because it's molding you into the person that you are becoming. because you grow into your desires. You grow in order to gain your desires or your goals. You grow into them, and then they come into your life. But it's the growth that causes them to come into your life. Because if you don't do anything and you stay the same, you're going to get the same. But a little thing that we think of has so much to do with our success in life. What we receive, what we have, and the things that we do is the way that we think. In that way, in one word, is gratitude. So thank you for tuning in today. Make sure to follow me on all my social medias, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all over. Because I want to put this out for you, for everyone. Share this with a friend, share this with family, because this is so profound. And if you listen to this again, it's going to hit you different. Because you're not hearing something that you didn't hear before. You're hearing something that you weren't aware of before. Because as you raise your awareness, you start to catch different things. You start to tune in. It's like you're tuning into a different radio the higher your awareness gets. So that's the lesson for today. Thank you for joining, and I will see you again next episode.